Hello, my name is Quinn Piver, and this is my initiatives and referendums in Arizona. The basic definition of an initiative and referendum is that initiative is the power of the people to directly propose and enact state laws and amendments to the Arizona Constitution, while a referendum is a direct vote by the electorate on a proposal, law, or political issue. This is in contrast to an issue being voted on by a representative. The initiative process allows the public to propose a new statute or constitutional amendment. Referendum voting allows voters to uphold or repeal a law that was passed by the legislature. How initiatives and referendums are created. The Arizona Constitution requires valid signatures of from 15% of qualified electors to place an initiative proposing a constitutional amendment on the ballot, and valid signatures from 10% of qualified electors to place an initiative proposing a statutory amendment on the ballot. An individual or organization wishing to refer a measure to the ballot must submit an application for serial number stating their intent to circulate a statewide referendum petition. Currently within Arizona, a referendum needs 127,975 signature requirements for a referendum petition. Compare and contrast an initiative and referendum. So, initiatives allow voters to create new laws, and referendums allow voters to change existing laws. So, if voters wanted to add a new law to public education within Arizona, they would begin an initiative. But if voters wanted to change a current law with Arizona's public education, they would begin a referendum. Initiatives can begin at any time as long as there are enough valid signatures from qualified electors. However, referendums must be file signatures within the Arizona Secretary of State within 90 days of when the legislature that enacted the House or Senate bill in question adjourns. Pros and cons. The pros for initiatives are that voters can create a new law at any time if there is enough public appeal for the legislation. The more the law is needed and sought after, the more likely this initiative will become law. Initiatives also work as a check on legislators because legislators are more likely to enact laws that will likely become an initiative. Initiatives also force legislators to address issues. If voters form an initiative, it cannot be ignored or tossed aside, but must be dealt with. A con for initiatives, however, would be that they often create laws with poor wording. This is because your average voter does not know or understand the specifics of writing legislation. So an initiative that is highly valued may be enacted into law, but due to poor creation of the bill, does not actually serve its intended purpose as effectively as it could have. This could also result in a bill being redrafted over and over again without ever being enacted, trapping the bill in a type of government purgatory. A pro for referendums is that they allow voters to change or remove laws that do not fully benefit the people of Arizona. Sorry, I got lost real quick. Another pro is that referendums can settle disputes over incumbent parties. By holding a referendum, a party will get feedback on an issue from the voters without having to split the party. A con to this, though, would be the 90-day time limit that is placed upon referendums. This means that rather quickly, the negative effects of the law must be noticed and identified by the voters, and over 100,000 signatures must be collected. If this 90-day window closes, a law becomes much more difficult to change. Referendums also remove some of the power of elected officials, as the laws they create can be changed by the voters who may not understand the mechanisms behind the law, as well as the elected officials. How initiatives and referendums support the idea of direct democracy as outlined in the Arizona Constitution. Recall, citizen initiatives and referendums are the pillars of direct democracy. Direct democracy can remove voter apathy and create citizens that pay better attention to legislation as they have more say in the matter. This allows citizens to take the reins of power within Arizona and create or change laws. By using referendums and initiatives, direct democracy is being practiced because voters not only change and create laws, but do so directly without legislators or another third party. Whenever votes can directly interact with the legislative process, direct democracy is being used. This is very much in line with Arizona's constitution, as drafters wanted to create a people's constitution containing three powerful populist instruments: the initiative, the referendum, and the recall, the same pillars of direct democracy. Thank you.